It's the final countdown.
We got this wire situation. It's a little situation.
50-51. Okay, we missed 50.
We did.
We missed the celebration of 50.
Yeah. Well, we can always postpone it to 100. I was thinking that we celebrate 50 and 100 on a 100 day.
So we could celebrate 51 right now, though, right?
Yes.
50 big ones, baby. Plus one, baby. 50 plus one, baby. We're in it. We're back in it. We're back up in it. I'm back down here now. Oh, I'm so excited. The new setup has got me freaking hyped the frick up.
Oh yeah.
We got some strong liquor.
Yeah, that's the puncher's chance. I got that for half off. I walked into the liquor store because I was trying to get some of those little airplane bottles of vodka. And this woman, so first of all, when you go into like an ABC store in North Carolina, usually they're really rude and annoying. And I thought that was just like they were told to do that. But no, this woman's like, hey. Well, okay, so I'm looking and there's like a little ammo case like this, right? And it's got and it's got a bottle of bourbon in it, and it's like to support the veterans or whatever, and it's like really cool. And then it's just like an ammo case. It's like a nice Pelican case after you're done. And I was just nice. I had stopped to look at it, and she was putting stuff on a shelf behind me, and she was like, that stuff's really good too. And I was like, what? Where'd you come from? I was like, you talk? I didn't know these employees
you guys don't
talk.
talk.
Yeah.
You just groan.
She was like, that's a really good bourbon. She's like, sometimes we get these gimmicky ones come in the shelves, and they're cool, but they're not good. She's like, that is a good bottle of bourbon right there.
And she was talking about this.
No.
Oh,
She was talking about the ammo case one that was like $130.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't have $130, but I like the idea. And then so
do you remember the name of it?
No.
Ammo crate.
It probably was. And then so she's like, hey, by the way, these are our 50% off. We're doing half off all this stuff on this. And there was a couple bourbons on there, and she's like, puncher's chance. It's normally like a $70 bourbon. You can have it for $35.
And I know why it's a $70 bourbon.
Yeah, that sucker is strong. But it's a select bottling, so it's hand selected or whatever for something. So it's like there's only so many bottles.
A couple of them
of that.
The flavor is amazing. Like
yeah.
But the potency is so crazy.
It's 60% alcohol, so it's 120 proof. And normally you're getting like what, like 90 or 100 proof?
Give it a little sipping tune. Tell me if it's sweet or not. I just had some cookie dough, and it tastes pretty sweet to me. What do you think?
It's sweet, like it's normal bourbon sweet, like the caramel kind of.
Yeah.
That is so strong.
It hits you.
Yeah.
It's like a ton of bricks.
That just warmed me up.
It punches you. So yeah, you got that half off. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and I was like, and I wasn't even going to spend any money. I was trying to save some money, and she just totally got me. She told me about every single liquor that was on the half-off cart.
Dude, that was my whole philosophy with getting into this bourbon craze that I've been in, was like, all right, I don't like buying beer because it's expensive.
Yeah.
It makes my gut fill up so fast, and it just doesn't make me feel good.
Yeah.
And it runs out so quick. And so I was like, maybe if I do liquor, it'll be a little bit cheaper. So I went and bought that little bottle, the Woodford Reserve. Yeah. And I was like, okay, we have a party tonight. I'll just bring this and just sip it all night. And I sipped. It was $35 for a little. I think it was a $7.50, or maybe it was less than that. It was a little small bottle.
Yeah, it was small.
Maybe it was a 500 ml.
Yeah.
And I just sippingtoned it all night.
You were chuggingtoning it.
And it was gone.
You were
$35 down the Drano.
Well, also it's a hilarious move to bring like the whole glass out of bourbon. Like you bring an entire bottle of bourbon.
Well, listen to this. I got there expecting every household in the world to have like a short glass like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, could I get a glass?" And he's like, "Yeah, the cups are right over there." I was like, "Yeah, for this." He's like, "Yeah, you can just use one of those cups." And it was like the foam party cups.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I'm not pouring bourbon.
No.
It'll probably melt right through it.
It probably will.
So my plan got totally ruined because I spent, instead of probably $17 for an evening, it ended up being $35.
But you bought an expensive bottle, though.
That one was a little expensive. So I went back.
Yeah.
As a true alcoholic, right back to the ABC store because I had a beach trip, and then bought. It was like I think it was like $25. I think it was $7.50, and it was the 4 Roses, which is really good. Mm-hmm. But I kind of tapered that a little bit further than the Woodford Reserve, so it made it a little bit more economical. But it still comes out to like almost even.
It's pretty much a wash.
Because I bought the bourbon, and then when we got there, I was like, man, I probably shouldn't be just drinking bourbon. So I bought ranch water.
Yeah.
So I bought beer and bourbon. So it was double cost. Not cost effective. Don't believe the hype.
Well, there's not really hype behind bourbon. I feel like bourbon's one of the more expensive liquors you can buy. Because you can buy vodka, and you can do really cheap drinking on some cheap vodka.
And you definitely can. Yeah. I just like the I'm starting to like the, contrary to what I just did there, I'm starting to like the taste.
Yeah, I like the taste of bourbon, but my biggest gripe with bourbon is that I like to take lots of sips often.
Yeah.
So that's why I like just regular strength beer or even lower strength beer, because I can just keep drinking it all night long. And I mean, if you're drinking, you get kind of full, so it slows you down, and you can just take as many sips as you want, and you're not going to get like plastered unless you're like really trying with beer.
It's very tough.
It automatically slows you down when you start to get full.
You gotta be crazy to go past the full mark when you're like, you feel just kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
And you just crack another one. Where is it going?
But the thing is, I don't like that feeling of being super drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought about this the other day when I was super drunk.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I literally thought that, and it brought me back in my head to one of the first times that I was ever super drunk, and I was thinking like, man, like I wish this would stop. I want this to stop. Like it was a horrible feeling.
I got the same exact thing the first time I got slammed.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I wish I didn't do this. I need this to go now.
Yeah, like it was almost like panicky. I wanted it gone. I hated the feeling. I felt like all my senses were all screwed up, and because it was. And then I realized like
so screwed up.
I realized like once you start drinking more often, and like you've spent a few too many Saturday nights like feeling a little bit too drunk, it's not like it's gonna pass at that point. So it's not like a panic anymore. It's just like a did I really drink too much? Because I get super mad at myself if I drink too much. Like I'm pissed at myself if I drink too much, because I know.
Yeah.
Like I know not how to not drink too much. I feel like anybody past the age of like 19 should already be like on their way there. I mean, if they're doing illegal drinking. If you're starting at 21, if your first drink is at 21, then like give yourself maybe like 2 years before you like it's your fault if you got too drunk after that.
100%.
First couple times, you don't even know what's going on. But then after that, like it's your fault if you get too drunk.
Dude, the first like major time that I got drunk, my friends and I somehow ended up with this big bottle of Beefeater gin.
Ew.
And we were making like mixed drinks. The parents were gone for the weekend, so we were just making mixed drinks. And then at the end of the weekend, we ended up with like a half a bottle. It was a freaking big bottle. Ended up with like a half a bottle left. All my friends were gone. I had the Beefeater on the shelf, like next to my desk, and I'm like, shoot, they're coming back today, parents.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta freaking get rid of this. And I was like, oh, it's kind of expensive. I can't just like dump it out or throw it in the trash, or like hide it and be like a freaking baby. So I freaking chugged that hoe.
So gross.
So I was like,
that makes me feel so sick just thinking about that.
I no alcohol tolerance. I took like probably 3 or 4 shots, and I was like, holy frick. And then after like the 3rd shot, it started tasting like water.
Oh.
It was so bad. And then somehow it ended up all gone.
Oh.
And I was just in the bathroom. like just like like in a different world. I was like, how did this happen? And apparently, Bubs called me while I was in the bathroom, like totally blacked out. And apparently, I answered and was like having a full conversation with her about something that was going on in her life at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like giving like decent advice, and I was just totally blacked out.
That's so
and
insane.
And Bubs said like sometimes I'd like rebuttal with something like really kind of off the wall. She'd just like giggle, and I was just in there like
she thought you were just being.
My phone was probably on the speaker, just like right in front of my face. That was a very interesting night. No hangover the next day because I think it was like pure adrenaline. Because I knew the parents were back, and I'm like, I can't look like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the worst drunk I've ever been was after Max, your cousin's birthday party. Because your aunt freaking showed up with all her friends, and they had this like shaker.
Was I there?
You probably were. I don't think we didn't ride together, but I think you might have been there.
Okay.
And they showed up with this cocktail shaker, and they mixed this crazy drink. And there was a keg. So I
remember that.
I had been nursing beers like the whole night. I was just putting down beers the entire night. And then they show up with the cocktail shaker, and I'm like, wow. And they pour me one little drink, like a normal amount to drink from the cocktail shaker. Fine. Drank that. And then somehow Max, like the moms left, and Max got a hold of the cocktail shaker. And I had my cup.
News.
Max would pour me like a full chug, and then he would chug directly from the cocktail shaker. And we palled around for like an hour just getting wasted off of this. And it was like this super sweet, crazy drink.
Ooh.
And I had already had so much beer. And then I remember it was like Bubs was coming up to me like, hey, it's getting kind of late. We should probably head home. And I was like, no, it's a party. And then I see some like people gathering around somebody, and I see it's Max puking in a bush. So I like run over, and I'm like, since I know what he got into, I pet his back while he puked because I like knew what he had gotten into because I was there too. And I was like, it's your birthday party and you're puking. I didn't even puke. I think I said something like stupid like that to him. And then I'm like, are you good, Max? And he's like, no, but it'll be fun. I'm like, okay, well, I'm leaving. And then
you dipped?
And I texted my roommate. I was like, hey, can you bring plastic bags? Because he was coming to pick us up. So can you bring plastic bags? Because I'm not sure I can ride in a car right now.
Ooh.
And I looked at the text in the morning, and it said, like, plastic bag car, Tom Bad, drunk. And he showed up with plastic bags.
Oh,
like,
nice.
He got
translation.
And I got in the car, and then as soon as he started moving, I puked immediately.
Oh.
It was like the motion got me.
That's terrible.
There's nothing I hate more than being in a car when I'm really drunk. There's nothing I hate more.
I don't mind it, dude. The trees or something do something to me.
One time I puked in my jacket.
Oh.
This was earlier. So well, let me wrap up this Max story. We get home, and I'm just way too drunk, and it lasted so long. I was just sitting in the shower, just so uncomfortable for so long. I finally fall asleep, and then I kind of like wake up, and I'm standing, and Bubs has her like hands on my back, and it startles me awake, and I'm standing, and I come to, and I'm peeing in the laundry basket.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, it's not me. it's you.
You're urinating.
You're
in your laundry.
And luckily I like aimed in perfectly in the laundry basket, so like the carpet was all fine.
Oh, good.
So it was
good boy.
It all
good
stayed
boy.
in my clothes, so I just threw and they were freshly cleaned. Like I had like taken them out of the dryer, put them in the closet. And because the way the room worked, the bathroom was on one side, the closet was on the other. And in the closet, there's a laundry basket. In the bathroom, there's a toilet. And so I thought I was on the toilet.
I mean, that
I guess.
that makes total sense. You know, that could happen to anybody. That could happen to anybody.
But then the time I puked in my shirt, this is when we were a little younger. This was before college. And so I was probably drinking illegally. I must have been under 21.
Don't incriminate yourself.
Well, I'm legal now, so I can do it. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we were at this party, like a local party, from some of the high school kids that were like a couple years older than us. So they weren't in high school anymore, but we knew them from there. And I was like having the best time of my life. I was sad about a girl or something, so I was like really going hard. And I literally spent at least 30 minutes with every single person at that party talking to them. I talked to every single person at that party, and I got to know, I have like I woke up with like half of their contacts in my phone. Like I was networking.
You're like, good job.
Yeah. I was networking at the party.
DT, drunk Tyler.
And then they were like, someone was like, we got a lift coming. And I was like, no, I'm just going to stay. Like I'll Uber home. And they were like, no, like you're coming. Like we're not leaving you. I was like, all right. And I knew it was bad. And I remember I like kind of remember being in the party, and then I remember like sauntering out to the van. It was a full-size van, or a minivan, I mean. And I'm in the back row, and I'm not feeling good. And I'm trying to like hide it from the Lyft driver that I'm feeling so bad. But he probably saw me staggering into the van, and it's like, oh.
Here we go.
And so I'm like, I remember just seeing, like, I could see everyone's head in this full-size or minivan. We're like packed into this van. Like every seat's got a person in it. And I'm watching the double yellow lines like curving around out of the windshield. And I'm leaning over to probably the second most drunk person in the minivan. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to puke. And he's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Like we're 10 minutes out. Just, no, you're not. And I'm like, well, you don't know how this feels, because this feels like I'm about to puke.
And as soon as you mentally say you're gonna puke, it's over. You've lost.
And then I remember going like, and I was like, what do I do?
Yeah.
And so my instinct was like, I'm super broke. You know, like I'm about to go to college. I can't afford to pay like this to fix this guy's car. So I just pull my collar out and puke all down my body.
Ew,
and it was so, I remember the warm, gross, disgusting feeling, and I like cinched up my jacket around my body and just puked into my clothes. And then I managed to get out without making any mess. And it was just that night was horrid.
That's disgusting.
It was horrid. Well, but I'm glad I did that.
That's so bad, though.
It was so gross. Don't get me wrong, it was so gross, but we didn't have to pay a fine or anything. And if you read like the Lyft, because we were reading it, it was like up to $500 if you vomit.
Ooh.
So I was like, yeah, I don't like. I'm not. I say $500. Like somebody said right now, you have to give me $500 or puke in your clothes. I'd be like, easy.
I puke in my clothes easily.
So I'm glad it happened, but I'm embarrassed it happened. I'm not glad it happened. I'm glad that happened over the alternative.
That is fated than a hoe. I think the most. Well, I don't know. I mean, the gin party was. I can't even smell gin to this day, and it's been like 6 years. Dang. But that whose birthday party was it? At your old apartment.
Yeah.
When all the crazy crap happened and everything.
That was Bub's birthday party.
Yeah, I was faded. You
were faded.
I was faded than hoe, and I got up the next morning and ran to the food line. Yeah. Gatorade, ran back.
Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, like I woke up and you were like, your reaction is always so funny to being like sick. Like you'll get up and walk or like get up and run. Like my body wants me to like lay and not see anything or do anything, and your body like goes full the opposite direction.
I want to be in the freaking bed or the bathroom, but I tell myself, I'm like, you're getting rid of this now.
Yeah. Well, that seems to work. Like if you exercise when you're really...
it works so well. If you sweat, I swear to God, if you sweat a lot, it's gone.
It is gone. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that happens.
You just freaking sweat it out. Swear to God. I wish we had a sauna like around, so we just get plastered, hop in the sauna,
yeah,
burn it out.
Yeah, we could get plastered in the sauna, and it's like infinite drunk glitch.
Yeah, infinite drink glitch. Oh, I'd spend so much money on bourbon. It'd be crazy.
Except the bourbon would all be warm.
But we would be warm, so it'd be the same temperature.
That's true. It wouldn't feel any different.
You wouldn't feel any different.
Yeah. Faded than a hoe, faded than a hoe, faded than a hoe, faded than a hoe. You want to take some butt chuggingtons?
I gotta take some sipping dudes. And it's getting less harsh, though. The more I drink,
yeah,
the more I don't feel.
That's good. Speaking of butt chuggingtons, I'm ready to get back into something that we haven't done on the podcast in a while. And I think you know what it is.
Me as well. This is probably one of my favorite segments from the first 15 episodes.
Yeah, we used to do this semi-regularly, and we haven't done it in a while. Let me get after it.
I'm so excited. Exquisite, 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 exquisite.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this to record.
Faded than a hope. Whoa, that was something crazy with my throat. Faded than a hope. Faded than a hope. Faded than a hope. Faded than a hope.
So the segment that I'm talking about, guys, and this is serious, so listen up, is our boy, Damien Luck, a.k.a. Yodi guy.
Yodi family.
Yodi family, a.k.a. What's his other name?
Fulcrum.
I
don't want to say we were here first, but we were here first.
Oh,
I think he's starting to pop off like a lot.
Yeah, well, we were there when in his first popping. We were there when
we rode the first wave.
His initial wave, we were there for it. I got these strangers faded.
See, what's his sub count at now?
1.05 million.
See, yeah,
we were there before.
We were there way before. I don't want to say we're insiders, but we're insiders.
It's been 2 weeks since his last video. It's kind of crazy.
He must be in jail.
Probably is.
I got these strangers faded.
I'm not gonna do full screen. I got these strangers faded. Damien Luck 95. Let's see what we got with this one. He always puts its green screen.
What is good, Yodi family? Damien Luck back with another banger.
So
I
happy.
am the original Fulcrum. Hold up. Fulcrum, come in. Yodi gang, you feel me? And you best believe it, today I'm back with another banger, you feel me? I'm at this classic Yodi Land location. I'm back in Yodi Land, you feel me? We're in Berkeley, California today.
That's what I'm talking
banger,
about.
You feel me?
It's crazy to be in Berkeley doing this.
I told you we're back in banger season. Consistent Fulcrum in the building. You feel me? Best believe it. Before we go any further with this video, make sure you guys drop a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on all my social medias at the top.
Done.
And yes, Yodi family, we have an excellent video today. You feel me? I just came to Berkeley type because I want to see if I can get people faded, bro. I got a backpack full of shit. You feel me?
Was he censoring himself?
He is.
Faded, you feel me? Real spill. Faded. But hell yeah, Yodi family, I love every single one of you guys. Thank you.
They didn't even look,
No.
bro. They didn't
angles
even
his
look.
camera
Yeah.
at these two broads walking by. I'm faded.
Guys for all the support and shit.
It's so funny. He's in Berkeley, like the most soft area of the country.
This is the first brand I ever worked with, and I genuinely rock with their products, bro. For real.
He's
It's
collabing.
all legal.
Yeah.
They got Benjamins and
Legaling.
they just released paper Benjamins, you feel me? Legal delivering to all 50 states. You wanna get faded with me, sir? I'll give you some free weed. Bye.
Now.
Freaking way. I
What's
know
up, bro? Who am I? Sneeko?
Yodi gang.
Hell yeah, you wanna get faded with me? I got free
No, I
weed.
can't right now.
Why?
Because I got homework and exams. So
God, I'm a peer pressure you, bro. You got to.
No, I can't.
You got to.
I wish I remembered the exquisite.
Hell yeah, bro.
Jacob
Appreciate you,
Yim.
bro. Have a good day.
Soft.
All right, Yodi family, I got the Melee Dose Benjamin right here. Apparently
I don't
they got
smoke,
new
but if
technology
Fulcrum
on this.
came
We're
up,
trying to-
I'd
Oh.
smoke 100%.
I would get uncomfortably high.
I'd pull some blinkers for that fool.
Yeah. And then he would just probably leave. And then I would be like, just full panic attack, and I wouldn't even care. I'd be so excited to go watch the video.
Happy. I'd be so happy. What if you didn't get put in the video?
Oh, that would be crazy.
So you're just faded than a hoe. There's no exquisites.
I'm
zero exquisites.
I'm faded than a hoe, and it's devastating. Devastating.
Devastating ton.
Devastating. Continue.
Dual airflow. It even looks different than their other designs. I'm gonna take a smack right now.
He's doing ads.
City,
he is crazy.
Cheers, my friends, holy tits.
No.
Holy tits.
Damn, that shit doesn't even taste bad, yo. Do you feel me? Real spill. Damn, this shit tastes better than the other ones I've tried. No cap. Bro, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm faded then.
And it's not even harsh. I'm not even coughing. Real spill. Shouts out to the Yodi family. I
love when
every
he gets
single one of
faded.
you guys. I've been streaming every single day. I can't wait to hop on the stream tonight too. I'm about to be IRL streaming and shit. You want to take a smack of the Benjamin, sir? Alright. But yes, Yodi family, a lot of people think these videos I post on my channel are IRL stream. They are not IRL streams. I know you guys want IRL streams, and I'm gonna start delivering them. You feel me? By November, I should be IRL streaming consistently. Comment down below. Do you guys want to see me stream on Kick, YouTube, Twitch? What platform do you guys want to see me perform?
Everyone.
What
Kick is
platform do you guys
back?
want to see me stream on?
It's different Kick.
Yeah.
I thought I heard someone say my name.
Benjamin.
Oh, he's getting high. You want to smack the Benjamington? Oh.
Does
Hey,
he?
sir.
Does?
You get faded.
Oh, yo,
You get faded.
Fulcrum.
Yes, sir.
No way.
Yeah, you got to take a smack now, bro.
I might.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What's your name, brother?
Henry.
Hell yeah. Ian, nice to meet you,
Ooh,
man.
that was the
you.
softest
Hell yeah.
cloud I've ever seen.
That's
Hold
when
on,
you bathe in-
run that back. Look
Yeah,
at his cloud.
he barely.
Hell yeah. What's your name, brother?
No.
Hell yeah. Ian, nice
That
to
was
meet you,
small.
gang.
That was a sad
Hell yeah.
cloud.
Best believe. Bathe in the hole. Bathe in the hole. Bathe in the hole.
Oh, he's
bathe in
got
the
it.
hole, Bathe in the hole. Hey,
This
Henry,
dude's
you can
getting
keep that shit, brother.
famous.
Are you for real?
Yeah, Melee Dosington. Just say shout out Melee Dosington.
Shout out Melee though.
Hell yeah.
Ah, that was
Know what he
close.
said.
Of course, brother.
No way.
Faded than a hoe. Faded than a hoe. Faded than a hoe. Faded than a hoe.
Yeah, bro. I just got back from church.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, now I'm getting faded.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Happy Sunday, brother. Have a good day.
Faded for Christington.
He said he introduced himself as Ian. That's kind of interesting. Damien. Just a little lore. Just creeped out of that video.
What's up, bro?
Oh,
How you doing today, bro?
good. How you doing, man?
Faded.
You live in the Bay?
Yeah, I'm out here, bro.
What?
You go to school here?
No, I mean I work out here.
You want to smoke a joint?
Fuck it, yeah.
Hell yeah. Bust that bitch open, bro. Legal pre-rolls and shit. Legal paper plangements on the pump, bitch. You feel me? And I got a lighter for you right here.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here today, bro?
Trying to get some new shoes, fix my earrings, you know.
Wait, there's shoe stores out here?
Yeah, there's a few. Yeah,
Oh, ignored the homeless guy.
Oh,
Class.
hell yeah.
The
Yeah,
only
what's
guy
good, bro?
ignores.
Hey, hell yeah. Of course, bro. You want to smoke with us?
I'm chilling for now, man.
Alright, for
Let me
sure.
get a picture.
People are just.
What's your name, brother?
My name's Arya, bro.
Hell yeah. Nice meeting you,
Did he
bro.
just?
On the vlog right now?
He
Yeah.
fist pumped his elbow.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Man,
spark this shit
Berkeley
right here,
is
bro.
whack.
Yeah, I got a backpack full of these hoes. I'll give you some more too.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this doesn't work. Out here in Yodi land with the brother Solomon and shit, you feel me? Getting faded.
People walking
You having a good
by.
Sunday, bro?
That's how you make friends right here.
Oh yeah.
You just carry around a
Out here
Benjaminton.
with Solomon and
bro.
shit.
I blew out the whole joint.
Nah, it's all good, bro. I got like hella more in the backpack. I'm gonna give you some more and shit.
What you doing out here, man?
I'm just filming this video, bro, getting faded. I'm trying to get strangers faded. You wanna get faded, miss?
Oh, she's running.
Everyone been
All the
ignoring me,
girls are
bro.
running.
Yeah.
I know who you are, bro.
Hell yeah. You fuck with this or not?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's not bad.
You get like hella weed deals, free weed and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm just
Yeah.
smoking the legal cigarette. Shout out to Melee Dosington. Make sure you guys go cop a Melee Dose product.
He's like, you get like hella deals and shit.
Now they got the paper plangements, smoking nicotine only. All CGI, all green screen. I'm filming this at my house right now. I'm not even in public, bro. It's fake animation.
robot,
The guy's just
a robot, bro. He's just
bro,
playing
so
into
you
it.
make good money on YouTube?
I'm demonetized on YouTube, bro.
For real?
Yeah, it's not about money. I'm just trying to spread the message.
What's the message?
That like no matter who you are, you can truly accomplish whatever you want to do.
And they
Like,
demonetized
you put your
him?
drive and energy into it.
That
And
is
the
such
only moment
bull,
you fail is
dude.
when you give up. You feel me? No matter who you are. People argue about like left versus right, man versus women and shit. Like
Man
people
versus
argue
women.
about like the color of their skin, but it's all a distraction taking us away from the truth, bro. Taking us away from like God and shit, bro.
From love and shit, right?
Yeah, facts. That's how I see it, bro. I'm not perfect, I don't know shit, but I'm just trying to get my message out and like, I know I motivate and inspire people. That's what I really want to do. I want to be a vessel for the good, bro. I don't want to be a vessel for the evil shit, because there's a lot of evil in this world and shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm demonetized on the channel. I don't make a single dollar from my videos.
That is so terrible.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How many
But I do got merch and I got my own
181K?
brand and stuff. But I've been doing it for years. It's never been about money.
That's crazy. Watching your videos, I'm like, this dude's a chiller. I already know.
What do you do for fun, bro? Like, what are your passions?
That's the
My passion
75th
is
fist
film,
bump.
Bro. I want to direct a movie.
You can, bro.
They like
You go to school for it?
sentence
Right
ends
now,
with a
I'm doing
period.
theater. I'm taking
That's
a
the
theater
period.
route
Yeah.
to film, but this year I made some good progress in my career, man.
Bro, that's hella possible, bro. You
Dude,
can
that's
truly
crazy.
Do
A
it.
guy in Berkeley just saying like he's gonna make a movie.
Yeah.
Fulcrum's like, dude, you're going to.
You're gonna.
You're absolutely going
I believe you.
All
I
the
believe
every
in Tin.
single person in that Cityington wants to make a movie Ington.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe in yourself,
For real, man.
that's all it takes, bro.
If you want something, you gotta go out and get it. That's what I feel.
And
That
people
is
don't
facts.
realize the
Dude,
power
that
of
is
the
such
song. People
facts,
wake up
dude.
in the morning and be like, I'm lame, I'm a loser, I'm dumb. That's just what ends up happening, bro. But people don't realize how important they are, bro. For real. You're awesome, bro. I know you're gonna fucking direct a movie, bro. If you make a movie, you gotta cast me in a role, bro. Real shit.
Hey, bro, are you the, I don't remember your name, but it looks like YouTuber.
Yeah, I'm Sneeko.
No.
Why is it so
You wanna
funny?
vape?
Nah, I don't vape.
Okay. But you're not. What's your name? Alex in the building. Real shit.
What's up?
Hell yeah, you're in the vlogging team.
Thank you. No,
You just gotta smoke this one, bro.
I don't smoke. I only
Bro,
do
get you
edibles.
hella coochie.
I only got edibles, bro. No, but I got
Chick,
30.
watch my. It'll get you hella coochie. It'll get you
Hey,
her
Yodi family.
coochie.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Almost just died, Yodi family. Shouts out to the Yodi family. I love every
He
single
almost got
one
run
of
over
you
by a
guys.
car.
I already got a couple strangers faded, you feel me? Shouts out to Solomon. He was cool. Solomon was cool people. Do you guys fuck with Solomon? I believe he's gonna direct a movie. What's up, bro?
Dude, everybody
How you
knows
doing
him.
today?
That's crazy.
Good to see you too. What's your name?
I'm Benji, dog.
Hell yeah. You want to smoke with me?
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
Here, open this one up and smoke it, bro. There's 2 pre-rolls in there.
Bro, you're dope as shit, dog.
You go to school here?
Yes, bro. I'm from
Yeah.
Oakland originally, dog.
Nice, hell
I work
yeah.
at the zoo, dog. I saw you out there.
Oh no way!
Months
Bro,
ago.
this shit's fire, bro.
Yeah, bro, you can keep both of them.
Are you dead ass serious?
Hell yeah,
I gotta
bro.
spark it up with you, dog. It's only right, dog.
Hell yeah.
How
I'll
you doing
smoke with
today,
you.
man?
I'm doing good. How you doing
Bro, it's a
today?
blessing, dog.
You said Benji, right?
It's Benji, man.
Yeah.
Hell
Benji's
What do you
chill.
wanna shout out?
I just want to shout out all the dope ass people around doing their thing. Like Fulcrum always gives out great advice, so I
Hell
want to
yeah.
spread that positivity too. You know.
I
what
was
I'm
just
saying?
talking to some cool ass person, bro. Like, there's cool ass people that go to this
Bro,
school.
Berkeley's not real. Berkeley's
Yeah.
just a place of like experience and just like wonders. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Maybe not.
Best believe it. You feel me? Real spill out here with the brother Benji
Berkeley's a
getting
place
faded.
of wonders.
Legal paper plagiarism. Shouts out to Melee Dose. Code Yodi Land. You feel me? Real spill. All animation.
Guys, CGI.
It's all animation.
Shit ain't real.
When did you find the Yodi family, bro? Like, when did you
Man.
find my channel and shit?
I was high as shit on the couch, and your video popped up,
Hell yeah.
and I noticed that you were from like the Bay, low key, high key. So
Yeah.
I just said, fuck it.
Low
I'm
key,
from
high
the
key.
East Bay and shit, bro.
Yeah, bro,
I live out
so-
in the East Bay.
What I do too is me and my homies get high as bullshit, walk through Berkeley at 1 a.m. and interview people high as fuck.
Oh my
For
gosh.
real?
What's up, dog?
What's up, bro? Yodi family?
Yeah. All good.
Are you sure? Hell yeah, it's good.
Dude, all right. The crazy thing is like he started going out into public and like talking to people, and everyone likes him so much that now they come out to him. And it's like
I know he just got out there, started doing.
He
stuff.
just kept doing it, and now people love it.
They do love him.
They used to just all be like, "What is going on?"
These Berkeley people are weird, though.
They are strange.
Alright, go ahead, dog.
Yodi gang in the building. What's your guys' names?
I'm Lucas.
Hell yeah. Ian, nice to meet you, brother.
Thanks, bro.
Ian.
Appreciate it, dog.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. You guys have a good day, bro.
He just keeps the camera rolling for all of it.
You want to vape too?
Fuck it, why not?
Hell yeah,
I
bro.
appreciate it, dog. It means so much, dog.
Hell yeah,
You do
bro.
your thing with a smile. Go have fun in Berkeley. Go
They're
ahead,
cool as
support.
fuck, bro.
Absolutely. No. Hey, Rue. Peru. Meet Fulcrum. Meet Fulcrum.
Yodi gang, what's good, bro? Hell yeah.
I just saw you earlier, bro.
Hell
Is
yeah.
we gotta pick on here?
Of course, hell yeah.
I'm just around.
That's good, bro. It's good meeting you, brother. Of course.
Oh, sweet, bro.
What's your name, gang?
I'm Carson. What's
Peace,
up,
brother.
bro?
Hey,
Yodi.
This is so insane to
Hey,
watch.
the girls don't really vibe with.
No, it's all.
Yodi gang. You feel me? Hey, if you take a picture of me, you gotta get faded, bro.
Bro, let's go.
Hell
Just
yeah.
about to.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's good. I got some for both of you.
We're just about to.
Thank you so much, bro.
Hell yeah. What do you guys want, a vape or a joint? You guys go to school here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
She's annoying.
love
She's got that little pig on her.
Oh,
If
she
I was
does.
smart enough,
She
I
looks like
would
she
go
smokes
there.
crack,
She
kind of.
does.
It's still on fire.
You don't
She
go
just
here?
goes to Berkeley.
He goes to UCSB.
Oh, that's still
He wants to
impressive.
It's
Oh
alright.
my god.
I
Wow,
went to
she's
What's wrong with
annoying.
her?
Yeah, I've been watching your videos for a
He
while.
goes to Santa Barbara, but he wants to come here
I
to
feel like
Berkeley.
she's possessed.
Carson, what was your name?
Olivia.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
Olivia.
Both of you guys, for real, we're out here getting faded. Streets of Berkeley, like I
Faded
said, it's just
and
cool people out here,
uh-oh.
bro. Don't go burn that. Don't go burn that. Angelman. Are you enjoying that shit, bro?
Shit's fine, bro.
Faded,
He
Yodi
is
family.
cheating
Best
that.
believe
Yeah, we
it.
see you
Best
film at
believe it.
DVC all the time.
Yeah. No, I film at LMC mostly, and then I filmed at DVC for the first time like a few weeks ago.
Okay, gotcha.
What's up, brother? What's your name?
Justin, Summer.
You wanna get
Oh.
faded?
Oh,
No, not right now.
Alright, it's all
Wait,
good, bro.
I'm from Antioch.
Me too.
Yeah, I seen you like all this shit. I just discovered your channel.
Hell yeah, bro.
We were high as fuck, and we found your channel, and we were just watching like all the videos. Like, this guy's crazy.
Hell yeah, bro.
oh my
You're cool as
gosh.
fuck,
These
brother.
people
That's
are
wild.
weird.
Of course.
These people.
It's super weird to watch people who are fans of somebody approach that person.
I know.
Like you're at such a disadvantage if you're approaching somebody and you're a fan of them.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Hey, it's
Fulcrum.
you're from here,
Yeah.
right? I'm from there.
I'm Olivia.
We're so similar.
I'm Olivia. He goes to UCSB, but he wants to go to beep beep.
I bet Olivia wouldn't like to know that he just came from church and now he's getting faded than a hoe.
Yeah, she would hate that.
You too, brother.
Thank you for
It was good meeting you too. You guys have a
you for
great
everything.
stream.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
Gangjamin, bro.
Thank you.
See later. Have a good
Gangjamin.
day, brother.
Gangjamin's kind of cool.
All right, Yodi family, I love every single one of you guys. I'm off to the next location now, for real. Oh, jaywalk part 2.
He just walks across the
Guys, I
street.
have a public service announcement. I'm about to get faded. Cheers, my friends.
What is
Hold
that?
tits.
He's in a coffee shop. And no one's looking at him.
Bathe in the hole. Bathe in the hole.
No way.
Bathe in the hole. Best believe it. Best believe it. Real shit. Don't go burn that. Hey, shouts out to the Yodi family and shit.
That was so
insane.
boss, dude.
Real shit.
He just walked into
Hey,
a
sir.
coffee shop and screamed, I have a public service announcement.
And then you can have.
Then he took a big Rippington
Then
of
he
his
said,
Benjaminton.
Faded than a hoe. And nobody said anything.
No one responds.
Everyone just looked at the ground.
Oh. That should be a lesson. That because everyone's so afraid of how people are going to react. Turns out people don't react.
They don't react at all.
Yeah. You can if you could do this crap, you could do anything.
That was really bizarre. Nobody,
out to the Yodi
they
family
like
and
glanced.
Yeah, they all gave him like 2 eyes. And then they looked back to whatever they were doing.
like,
Pretended he wasn't there.
You feel me? I'm gonna try
This
to
is a
give
homeless
pen to
guy.
this person right here. You feel me? Real spill.
It's a homeless
Hey,
dude.
sir, can you try this out for me? It's just, and then you can have it for free. Yes, sir. What's
Oh,
your name?
he Rippingtoned it immediately.
Dottie.
Does it taste good?
Hey, great, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, you can keep that shit and enjoy it the whole day.
My man.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you.
brother. You have a good day. It's mine.
That's what's up, man. This is awesome.
Thanks, brother. But hell yeah, Yodi family, I love every single one of you guys. I don't think I'm gonna end the video yet, but I am gonna leave Berkeley before I get swarmed and robbed.
Driving faded than a hoe.
He's not steering. Oh yeah, doesn't he make music?
He does.
Alright, Yodi family, so I just got back from Berkeley, and now we're about to go to the pumpkin patch. You feel me? I got a fresh Benjamin right here. About to take a trip to Benjamin City, shall we? Oh, tits. Melee Dosington, Benjamin City, shall we? Cheers, my friends. Holy tits.
He's just walking on the road.
He just smokes all day long. He tried to hand it to a car.
Alright, about to hit the pumpkin patch, Yodi family. I love you guys.
Somebody's recording him. Oh, it's his girl.
Faded. Really?
Yeah, I'll show it to you on the
I've never fucking done these before.
You've never done a corn maze?
Yodi family, have you guys ever done a corn maze? When she told me I was about to do a maze, I thought it was like the hay maze.
What?
What's a hay maze?
Yeah, I don't like the hay maze. That shit gives me allergies.
What?
Look at the entrance though. They're coming back the other way. So I think we're gonna go. We gotta go all the way up to here. Gotta go to Vasco. I think it's to the left still. Let's go left and up. This is here.
Fulcrum, come in. Yo.
There's a little kid in the background.
Shouts out to the Yodi family. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Comment down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Follow me on all my social medias at the top. And shout out to Melee Dosington. You feel me? It's gonna be pinned in the comments. Code YodiLand for 20% off. It's beautiful out here.
Isn't it? I think it's a really good day to go.
He's literally just at the pumpkin patch on a hayride.
Faded. Alright, I love every single one of you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace, guys. Fulcrum out.
And there's people just on the pumpkin ride thing with him. Like, the lack of shame is insane.
Crazy.
That's such a different video.
Oh, yeah.
That's so different.
God, I still love that guy. I can't stop loving that guy.
That's just crazy.
I'm faded than a hoe.
Yeah, I'm faded than a hoe.
I have a public service announcington.
And he just rips his Pinchminton.
I'm getting faded than a hoe. God, I can't imagine doing that.
And he walks out and gives it to the homeless guy. Yeah, I would freak out. Like, if I was even just planning, like if in my head I made the plan that I was gonna go do that, my heart rate would be going.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like turning red. I'd be nervous, and then after I did it, I'd be like worried that something was gonna happen. The dude just doesn't care.
He doesn't at all.
I have a public service announcement.
Oh man, I'm happy we got him back on the show. That was fantastic. He's still doing his thing. Haven't seen him in 2 weeks though.
No, he's been out.
Oh my god. He's like the purest YouTuber out there.
He might be. And at first, like I thought it was just a meme, and now it's like I can feel the.
And I've seen him on like podcasts, and he's the exact same. And like people talk about like seeing him in public or like just talking to him off camera, and they say he's the same exact guy as you see on the video.
That's so funny.
Which is so funny. He's just consistenting and
yeah. Because if he was fake, if people saw him and he was like out of character, that would ruin the whole thing.
No, he's in character the whole time.
Are you blowing it out in here? It smells so gross. Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, you got gut rot going on.
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
It smells so bad. It stinks so bad.
No,
ew.
That smells goodington, let me tell you what.
That smells grossington is what that smells. That smells disgustington.
that one I gotta say is pretty bad. I'm sorry. They can probably smell it through the goddamn ears.
I bet it's going right through the microphones. I'm about to start gaggington.
Oh, yeah, that smells fantastic.
All right. I'm going to go for a pee and let the room air out, and I'll be back. Okay. McDonald.
McDonald?
Yeah.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
What are you doing by McDonald's?
Oh, they have the most delicious food. Their food's so expensive now, and it's still McDonald's food.
I know it's more expensive than Chipotle. So why would you ever get McDonald's?
Because Chipotle has some delicious food, honestly.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Oh, dude, I'm starting to get a little bit ticked off.
Okay.
Ask me about what?
What about
Tipping.
Tippington?
The tipping culture in every single place I go now.
Yeah, you have to tip at like
everywhere.
Yeah,
they flip around that stupid iPad.
Yeah.
And it's like auto. Dude, I see some places where it starts at 20% and it goes up to 25%.
And have you ever seen the ones where it's really hard to hit 0? Like they trick you and make you think. I've had them where they just randomly flip the order. Like it always goes left to right and it goes up. Sometimes they do it backwards, and I've tipped like way too much before because I just clicked the lowest one.
I know. It's unbelievable.
They're like tricking
the tipping.
you.
I'm like losing like almost $100. It seems like almost $100 a month.
Yeah.
To freaking tips.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Even when like people aren't really doing anything. Mm-hmm. Like I believe, okay, I'll tip a server.
Yeah.
And I'll tip like a barista, a coffee barista.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Uh-huh.
I don't. It's like infuriating. You go to like, there's a freaking gas station that does tips.
No way.
Yeah.
That would piss me off.
And the tipping is getting out of control because 20% used to be like the standard for your waiter.
Mm-hmm.
And now it is like I think giving a barista is not the same as a waiter.
No.
Nowhere close.
No.
So I think so if you spend $1, I think they should get 8 cents.
Yeah.
But they don't allow that option. They flip around the screen and you pay $6 for a coffee and they flip around the screen and it's $1, $2, or $3.
Yeah, they don't give you percentages.
What the
frick
give you, is that?
Yeah, and I'm paying because I feel so bad too because they obviously want money and they're at work and somebody told them, all right, make the coffee and then flip the screen around. They're like, and don't make eye contact with them because you're basically trying to get their money and you just want to.
They never make eye contact.
Yeah.
They flip the screen and then they walk away.
When I used to work at Jersey Mike's, if a lot of times I would click no tip on their screen.
Really?
I would reach over the counter because I could reach it because my arms are freaking long, and I would just click. If it was like an old person or someone who's going to be confused by me telling them like you have to follow a few prompts on the screen and then you can order your thing,
mm-hmm.
I would just click no tip in the bottom corner so they could just pay because it was such a BS thing to have to explain to some old person like,
oh yeah,
you have to pay me. I'm
yeah.
16 years old and I just sat at this register and we made you a sub. Like,
I hear that.
I would just reach over and click beep, and then it would be the whole thing was gone.
All I would say, I was like, it's asking you if you want to tip or not.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. Boom. That's and this like no, the no talking thing. They like you order your stuff, and they're like, okay, anything else? You're like, nope, that's it. Flip, tip. It's like you haven't even seen it get made. Like at least at Jersey Mike's and like Chipotle, the whole process is there. You see how they're working and like even if it's worthy to tip. But now it's like you're tipping before you even get anything. Like you tip a server after you eat your delicious food and he's done such a great job. You're like, here, you deserve it. Do they deserve it?
No. I mean, maybe, but the thing is, I also used to say, feel free to hit no thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because then it's not like I'm not pressuring you. I'm just, I say, there's going to be a few prompts on the screen. Feel free to hit no thanks, I would say. Because then it wasn't like me being like, are you going to leave me a tip?
The coffee shops should be like a cash-only system. Because I'll tip. If I get my coffee and I haven't left a tip yet,
You just leave the change.
I drink my coffee. What if it's trash?
True. But then it's like you're not tipping.
Then I throw
coffee.
I throw a couple quarters in.
Yeah.
If it's a really good cup of coffee and they took some time to make it look nice,
Mm-hmm.
I'm throwing a $1 bill in. It's like they should make these. I don't know. The before fact tipping is strange. It's just strange to me, and I don't like it.
There's also this weird group of. This is kind of a complicated idea, I guess. No, it's not. So you have like the blue collar workers and the white collar workers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blue collar, I'm talking like construction, plumbing, farmers, like anything where you're really busting your ass and working hard. And then you have white collar workers, like I'm thinking programmers, even teachers, like anything where you're like you got this career that's like
You're basically sedentary.
yeah, you're not doing heavy lifting, but it's still like these are two ways you can do. And then there's like I don't even know what you call them. The service industry is completely separate in my mind. I guess would you call it blue collar?
I would call it blue collar.
I don't consider it in the same plane as like the labor intensive blue collar jobs.
No, I don't think. Well, the blue collar is kind of like, isn't it? It came from like the mechanics, right?
Yeah.
Because they had the blue collar coats, and I think everything just stemmed from that. I don't think it like points to a certain.
Yeah.
I think it's just the style of job.
I guess I'm just saying that if you work in the service industry, you're an important part of the economy, and there are in most of those companies like ways to work your way up into like an important position. But those people who are just sitting at the bottom of the pole in the service industry, like those people aren't pulling a lot of weight for society. And those are the people getting tipped.
So
I'm not saying the people who are like working at a restaurant that they like are trying to build up or they're doing something big or they're trying to get up through the ranks. I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying the people who are just sitting there sliming at the bottom of the service industry, just sliming around, just getting tips. It's a weird thing. I feel like they're not doing much.
To me, it seems like a weird time where inflation is skyrocketing. The price of goods is going up, 50-100%.
Yeah.
But no one's talking about the tipping industry tacking on an extra 20% to everything you buy.
Yeah.
I mean, besides like grocery stores, even at some grocery stores, you tip the bag guy or tip the cart guy, what have you. But like every time you eat fast food, that fast food is going to be 20 to 30% more expensive than it already is through the past couple years.
Yeah, and you used to not be able to tip there, didn't you?
No,
right? Like
no.
you didn't. There wasn't even an option.
No.
Now it's all like. I want to say McDonald's still doesn't take tips.
Who knows?
I don't think they do.
They might not, but it is getting. I feel like it's getting a little.
But their prices are up. That's what it freaking is.
That's
why they're more expensive than Chipotle.
Up, yeah,
because they actually just factor it in.
But the thing is, that's so.
Because they have crazy starting pay too. Have you ever seen those like signs? It's like you get a $400 signing bonus and
an hour, crap like that.
It's because they're not taking tips, so they're just charging more for the food.
I think, honestly, the like lower middle class and lower class, I think they are struggling so much because those are the people who eat out all the time.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, that sandwich that they buy every day is a 20% markup on inflation, and then which
is
we haven't caught up into jobs.
No,
like our jobs aren't climbing 20%, and then there's 20 more % on top of that for these tips. That's huge. That's huge, especially when you're talking about a month to month or even year to year expense. Extra 20% for food? What the frick on top?
Yeah, that is crazy.
I think the tipping is a little out of control. I think because they're raising their prices and tipping at the same, spinning the iPad around at the same time. I think the tipping should be a little bit less, especially for the factory the Chipotle style restaurants.
Uh-huh.
It's like when they ask you to tip or whatever, and they spin that stupid iPad around. It's like maybe start at 5%.
Yeah. Let's see. You know.
yeah.
I've seen better.
Coffee shops, let's start at 5%.
Yeah.
Let's not do. We're not stealing dollars out of people's. I mean, it's borderline stealing because when there's a whole line of people, and you see everyone's tipping.
Yep.
You get up there, all the people are looking at you.
You press the tip
They
button.
flip it around, and you're like, shoot. If I don't tip, I'm gonna look like the bad guy.
You're the bad guy. Yep. I've gotten better at not tipping, which sounds horrible. Like, see, it even just feels like gross to say. Like, yeah, sometimes I don't tip, but I don't. If it's a food place like that, a lot of times I'll hit no tip. And when I worked at Jersey Mike's, so many people didn't tip. Like, so many people you would expect to tip just didn't.
I just think,
which I didn't really get mad. I never really cared.
If you ask our grandparents or even our parents, like, what the tipping situation is, they would only tip waiters.
Yeah.
Only tip waiters.
Yeah.
And like a mechanic maybe.
Yeah, or like people like your gardener. Yeah. He's doing really well.
Yeah. You tip
Throw
them.
him some money.
You don't go get coffee from Dunkin' Donuts.
But it's like an extra thing. A tip is like extra. It's not included.
No, it's not. It's just the pressure of like society to make you click.
I like that idea where you only tip if the service is stellar.
I know there should be that system where it's like you get your food or you get your coffee, whatever, and then they have a thing where you can go back, like even an Apple Pay system, because they're like, we're phasing out the cash. We do the card thing because not many people carry cash anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you should have your little iPad set up so we can walk by and scan our Apple Pay and be like, give them $1.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so easy. It's the same system. I don't. It's bad.
You know, other countries aren't as tip heavy as we are.
No, not nearly.
Yeah, there's like a lot of countries in Europe. It's like tipping isn't part of the culture at all. Mm-mm. It's like it is just that extra thing. Mm-hmm. It's kind of an American thing.
I felt it like just blast off in the past like few years.
I haven't thought about it like that, but I agree. It is like recently everything. And there's all those memes.
iPad.
Have you seen the memes where it's like somebody does something like just basic and then they like turn around and turn back and they have the iPad with the tip screen?
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, what?
Exactly. Yeah, it's like you stop and help Granny change a tire on the side of the road. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, oh, thank you. Like,
yeah.
20, 30, or 40%. Lady.
It's going to be like 200%. It's going to start at 200% in like 2 years.
yeah.
You're going to have to pay double for labor.
Oh, and then
be like going to the mechanic.
If it flies up, okay, if my coffee shop flies up past $1, I'm pressing no every time. Boom.
Oh my gosh.
Boom. Maybe I need more resolve. That's the problem. Maybe I'm not man enough to click no in front of the whole place.
Oh my gosh.
It's like killing a baby.
It's insane.
Oh, it totally sucks.
That pisses me off. Now that you're saying it, pissing me off. Everybody, stop tipping. If you're listening, stop tipping. Just straight up stop tipping.
If everybody stopped tipping at once, it would
fix the problem because they would have to raise pay. Because a lot of these companies, at least by North Carolina labor law, have to pay you more than minimum wage. But if they can pay you less than minimum wage as long as tips are
above it.
Yep. So they have to pay you more than minimum wage, including what they pay you in tips, which no one really pays tax on. So all of a sudden they're paying less tax. They're paying you. It's like, I think it's a corporate workaround.
I hated that at Jersey Mike's because like your tips are reliant on the rest of the team, and the rest of the team was a bunch of dirtballs.
They weren't getting tips at all.
You would show face, get all these crazy tips, and then you leave, and you come back 2 days later, and there's no tips because there's a bunch of dirtballs working.
Did I tell you the story about when I worked at Logan's Roadhouse and I was a busboy?
No.
So the way that the bus boys made money, we made, I want to say I made $3 an hour at Logan's Roadhouse. Base pay. And then I made a cut of the servers' tips.
Whoa.
So
that's a weird system.
It was really weird. It was a small cut for them. Like they're clearing hundreds.
Because I know that's what like bartenders do. They make like $2.15 an hour.
Yeah,
but the tips are crazy.
And there was a bartender named Tyler. She was a girl.
Ooh.
And there was a me named Tyler who was a busboy, and we had to go to the office. This was a really slimy establishment, this particular Logan's Roadhouse, and we had to go to the office and be like, "Hey, I'm here to collect my tips." Like we had to go ask for our tips, and they would pull out envelopes, and one would say Tyler on it, and they'd hand it to me. And I only worked there for 3 months, and I probably only worked a total of like, I don't know, 100 hours. Like, it wasn't much.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't even 100 hours. It was probably like, I probably worked for like 45 hours. I probably worked like one full work week. But it was my first job. And I was going and I was getting like these little piddly things. Like, most of my money is the tip.
Yeah.
And I'm getting like $20. And it's for like 2 weeks. And what I would do is I would kind of like wait a couple weeks and then go in and get my tips.
Yeah, so it'd be more.
And I couldn't spend it. And I would be getting like $40. Like, I worked a lot.
What?
And one time, and like I was so nervous because I was young and I didn't know what to say. But eventually I came in, I'm like, hey, I feel like I'm not getting all of my tips. Like it's really not what it was when I first started working, and I don't know what's going on. And he was like, basically, I'll look into it. And I was like, okay. And then there was like 2 managers, and the one manager, I felt like he was on my side, and one manager, I felt like he was not. And the one that was on my side was like, I figured out what's happening. He's like, the bartender's name is Tyler, and she's coming in collecting her tips every day because she's getting yours.
Oh my God.
But he wasn't like mad at her because she's worked there for literally like 40 years.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave in a couple months, so he didn't really. He probably didn't care at all. And I was like, okay, well, and he's like, well, what do I owe you? He asked me. I'm probably like 15 or 16. He's like, what do I owe you? And I'm like, I think I said something like, I don't know, and then said like a really low number because I was so scared.
Yeah.
And so I think he just took it out of a register in the back office and gave it to me, and it was like I had told him like $20. Like, it was not enough.
20.
He was like, "This
dollars.
is easy." Yeah. Now I'm at 40. And then
wow.
Yeah, and then eventually
$200, dude.
Yeah. And then eventually I come back in. I'm like, dude, it's still happening. He's like, I think maybe I'll start trying to write Tyler C on your envelope.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then I quit.
I
hated that
I would
job.
quit. See, there's another one where you got to rely on your partner to collect your money.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's stupid. It's a dumb system. Sorry. Excuse me. Whoops. Nah, we're good. Dude, I had a hilarious moment in the sauna this week. I may have already told it to everyone, but I'm not sure. I'll tell it to everybody on the pod. Don't get your panties in a wad. So I walk into the sauna this week, and I look at the temperature, and it's like, I don't know, 200 degrees. And there's me and another guy in there. I have been doing like 20 minutes in, and then walking out and cooling off and walking back in for another 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And during my cool off, this like Asian guy walks in, and he didn't look like super healthy to begin with. But I walk back in after like 5 minutes, and I walk in, and like he's like, "Oh, the breeze," and like as I'm opening the door, and the like cold air wafts in, he's like, "Oh, the breeze." Like, he's strong Asian accent, can do an Asian accent that well.
Oh, the breeze is so strong.
But then I sit down next to him, or like not next to him, but away from him, next to him. He's sandwiched in between me and this other guy. And he just starts like breathing really hard, like moaning. He's like, And all of a sudden, he's like, it's getting really hot in here. And so he starts like stripping his clothes off, and he's got this towel, and he lays it over himself, like trying to protect himself from the heat. And it's not working because it just acts as a blanket. I am so hot right now. Me and this guy starts like giggling next to him, and we're both like looking at each other like, what is this guy doing? Because his eyes are closed. The sauna is so hot. And he like starts moaning and screaming and moaning and screaming, and we're just like, I'm like, dude, you
just
can
get out.
You can get out if you want. I'm overheating. And then at last he's like, I have to get out of here. And then he runs out of the sauna.
Oh, that's so freaking weird.
And I was like, you didn't have to be in there. We sat next to him like, he was in there for like 5 extra minutes after I got in there, and he was doing all that crap.
And
the guy,
weird.
he left, and the guy and I were like, that was something.
I like how every week you go into the sauna and come out with some weird story.
Oh, there's something new. Today, there's a newer guy, and in the sauna, there's a rule. It's even like on the sign when you walk in. You can't bring weights in there, and you can't, I think, wear your shoes or something.
Yeah.
And there's this new like black guy in there, and he's sitting on the bottom shelf, and he's freaking curling.
Yeah.
Weights. I was just thinking, like, he's not supposed to have weights in here. I don't freaking care that much. But then he starts doing like lat freaking raises.
Yeah.
And he's in everybody's space, and he's like ticked off that we're there. And so I walk to the door because I'm freaking hot, and I'm like just trying to get a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
And apparently I like step in front of his like timer. He's like, hey buddy. I was like,
no way.
I was like, what the frick, dude? What? And he's like, you're in front of my timer. I'm like, okay. And so I just freaking leave.
Yeah.
And then
good. That's the move to do.
The next day I come in.
Because that would have made me so mad.
It ticked me off. The next day I came in, I was going through the lockers because I was just trying to put my stuff in a locker, and there's a bunch of them, and some guys have their crap in there. And I found his freaking weights. They're in one of the lockers. So next time I'm going tomorrow, and I'm going to take those weights out. I'm going to put them back.
Yeah.
And I'm going to I like kind of pseudo friends with the manager.
They're weights from the actual.
Yeah, he brought them in from the weight room.
Oh.
And he's got them stashed in there.
That makes me so mad that he would call you out when he's totally not doing what, like.
I know, and it's like, you know, you're trying to be like semi-meditative in the sauna, and he's like he's doing the same crap where he's just moaning, and he's clanking like he's curling and then smashing the weight into the bench. And he made a guy today leave. Like the guy came in, he was smashing the weight around, he just left. I was like, this guy's, something's wrong with him.
I want to say you should call him out, but you really should not.
I mean, he's just
deal
like
with that.
he's this giant burly black dude that I don't feel comfortable like
calling out.
Like and he's like he's got this like he's almost like ill. Like that's the kind of vibe that he gives you. Like he's in there like, I don't know, fighting not to kill someone.
Yeah.
That's like what I'm getting from him. And it's super bizarre. But I'm just going to steal his weights and tell the manager.
I like that.
And apparently he was doing that a few years ago, what I've heard from sources. And he got kicked out of the gym, and now he's back somehow.
How did he get back?
I don't know.
Oh, man. I'm looking at this. I keep staring at this because it's still on the YouTube from Damien Luck video. And I'm seeing a Mr. Beast video. It says, I built 100 wells in Africa.
I watched that.
You watched it?
I watched it.
Everybody watches Mr. Beast. I don't get the Mr. Beast draw.
I don't either. That one just, I wanted to know like how he built the wells in Africa, and it's actually pretty simple.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering how he built the Wells.
It's like,
you like his thumbnail?
I don't hate it, but it slightly bothers me that his thumbnail works so well.
Oh, I know. His everything looks well. Look at his channel. I went on it, I think, yesterday. Dude, it is insane the views this guy gets.
This is the first.
Oh,
frick off. Look at this. Boom.
Whoa.
Boom. Boom.
He's
boom.
getting over 100 million views on every video.
Every freaking video. He's at 200 mil. 210 million subscribers. Insane. 270 million views. I mean, he's beyond viral.
Yeah.
This is the entire state or entire United States watching his video viral.
It's like 280 million.
This is an unbelievable number. And this isn't the only channel he posts on.
Yeah, he translates all his videos to like a bunch of different languages.
He's got like Mr. Beast Espanol.
Yeah.
That gets just as much. He was probably ticked at that video. 54 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's consistently getting over 100 mil every single video.
Why I haven't been uploading.
3 years ago. I mean, he's been the king for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
I remember when he started to like really pop off, and I found him, and he was making like good videos, but now it's just so crazy. It's like just a TikTok kid video.
He was at NC State giving people money one time.
Yeah, he lives here.
Oh.
He was like right outside of Greenville.
Oh, yeah.
He never left. That video, or maybe I saw a short from him. They were in Raleigh doing something.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, who? Because I didn't know him at that time. And somebody was like, Mr. Beast is here today. You got to go get $100 from him or something like that. And I was like, who? They're like, Mr. Beast. You don't know Mr. Beast? I'm like, no. And they're like, everybody knows Mr. Beast. And then.
No, it's incredible what he does. I mean, he is the.
I looked him up. I Googled him because I was like, I need to know who this guy is.
He's the genius of YouTube. There's nobody else that has done what he's done.
No.
And he just consistently does it over and over and over again. And he's spreading. He's got so many freaking companies now. He's got the Feastables company.
Yeah.
He's got the burger joint or whatever.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth.
Yeah, and they're spending like millions of dollars on a lot of these videos.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, I can't imagine the money they make off of one video. It's incredible. And some of these videos are sponsored. I can't imagine what a sponsorship would cost. It's got to be in like the tens of millions.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is TNT Fireworks sponsored. This is like the biggest little fireworks company of all time.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do about Mr. Beast. I think we should cancel him.
He's uncancelable.
Because he's ruining, and this is not necessarily my belief, but this is what I've heard, and I kind of agree with it. He's ruining the way that people make YouTube videos. Because he's setting this standard as the ultimate YouTube algorithm standard where everything is so over the top, so clickbaity, and so not clickbaity because he's really doing the things he's saying he's doing. But it used to be like YouTube videos could pop off that were good and fun and like and they didn't have to be like so yelly and so over the top and so much like oh, action. And now everyone's making these action videos because they're like, this is working. This is the thing that works.
Yeah.
And it makes it like those old school YouTube videos where it was just like 20 minutes of some dude doing something, and it was so fun to watch because you were a fan of that guy. Like his videos now are all different and all like over the top.
I know that the action is just,
it gets frustrating.
It's just like taking advantage. It's not a bad thing, but it's like taking advantage of the low attention span people. Because like you said, when I watch one of his videos, I kind of get like a little turned off.
Yeah.
Because of how over the top it is. And now the freaking guy that used to be a guy turned into a girl.
I know. He's got the crazy person.
And I can't believe, and it's like he's still in the I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
It's a little weird.
I don't like the transgender thing at all.
Yeah. That thing has gotten out of control, and I think people are seeing it. Like with the sports thing, like if you're sitting there arguing about like men should be able to dominate women's sports, then that's like the craziest thing to try and argue.
I know.
And it's like people have to dance around it. It doesn't make any sense.
I know, it's nuts. And like in his videos, when you see his name is Chris. When you see Chris, it's like so retarded because they're trying to act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And everything is normal. And there's just this guy in a skirt with lipstick on. It's like, what the frick am I living? Like what? And obviously a ton of little kids are seeing this.
Mm-hmm.
It ticks me off because basically all these views are kids.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the frick is that probably? And oh my God, it's ticking me off. We need to end this before I get too
racy,
too out of control.
Is it racy? What does racy mean?
We need to start like a political. Every 3 weeks we do 3 hours of politics,
and it's
just
only
to get it off our chest.
It's only on Patreon, so we don't get canceled.
Literally just to get it off our chest.
Yeah, we do. We're gonna start Patreon politics. And if you want to hear our politics, you have to pay, and you have to sign an NDA, because people are getting canceled for their politics these days.
You know, I'm ready to be canceled, though.
Oh, yeah. We get canceled, that skyrockets us up above Mr. Beast.
That's what I'm saying. If we got canceled right now, it wouldn't be that good because we don't really have anyone.
Yeah, there's nobody to, like, stand behind us. But we could try and make news stories about it. I was even thinking about, like, trying to submit, like, find, like, the worst thing we've ever said and submit it to, like, some websites that are, like, article websites.
Yeah.
And like, write an article about how this podcast is, like, super racist and horrible. And, like, just find something we said that... We cancel ourselves to give, like, a lot of publicity.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, we cancel ourselves, and then we get invited onto, like, news and stuff. Yeah. Did you say that?
And we do it all live on the podcast. Like, and of course, if they publish the story, they're not going to know it's us who wrote it.
Oh, so we should say something, like, really bad right now. Clip it, send it to, like, MSNBC.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get all up in arms about it. Local podcasters say the N-word.
Yeah.
And then we get on, and then we get all those viewers.
Yeah.
Boom, baby. That would be awesome. So, ooh, cut out a little bit there.
Oh, yeah. All right, ready? We'll say the N-word in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1.